and welcome, I'm the legendary Pokemaster, and today I bring you yet another one of those videos that has evolution theories in it. Pokemon Sun and Moon have been announced, and that means that it is Generation 7 time. With the new generation comes a new opportunity for more evolutions, one of the most favored evolution lines in the games or anime or whatever you want to love the evolutions in. So now let's take a look at the chances of new evolutions being in these first Generation 7 games. Before we start randomly guessing if there will be evolutions in Generation 7, let's see if there's any pattern to the releases of new evolutions. Here is all the generations sorted by the protagonists. So we could see that the Generation 1 games gave us the first original three, well, first is original, but it gave us the original three evolutions: Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, as well as Eevee. Then in Generation 2, we got two more evolutions in the forms of Espeon and Umbreon. Later on in Hoenn, we were sadly displeased by not getting any. After a while, Generation 4 came out, which gave us two more evolutions in the forms of Glaceon and Leafeon. We were all sad yet again when Generation 5 did not provide us with any more evolutions in the original games or the remakes, I guess you could call them. But after a bunch of rumors, the wish finally came true. We got Sylveon in Pokemon X and Y in 2013, the release of Generation 6. Looking at this timeline, it is kind of obvious that there is no particular pattern. However, usually evolutions are released in groups. This was not the case for Sylveon, however, which breaks this pattern. So this may indicate a break in the pattern for Generation 7 as well. Due to this, I think that there will only be one Generation 7 evolution, if there are any. This is because whenever there's a break in the pattern when it comes to Pokemon, they usually don't continue the pattern anymore. So, if there was a new evolution in the Generation 7 games, what type would it be? Maybe it'll be Gloob type or Mirror type. Whatever the heck those types of Pokemon are.
It's really rad, really.
Although I don't think they're going to introduce a new type in Generation 7, there are 18 current types. If you take all of the current existing evolutions and put them all together, you'll see that this is what's left. There are normal type evolutions left: Fighting, Poison, Ground, Flying, Bug, Rock, Ghost, Dragon, Dark, and Steel. I highly doubt Game Freak would repeatedly use the same type, just because, hey, you need originality, right? Hey, we're getting off topic here. We're looking for the probability of there being a new evolution in the Generation 7 games, not the type. And that's probably what you're thinking right now. But hear this, because this is the most important piece of evidence I have so far. If you took note from earlier, you'll notice that the evolutions usually come in pairs or trios that are weak or strong against each other. Water to fire, electric to water, dark to psychic, and grass to ice.
This is ice.
Considering this common rule, we could speculate that the next evolution will in some way have a type relationship with the most recent evolution, Sylveon. Taking all of Sylveon's strengths and weaknesses into account, the next evolution will most likely be a fighting, steel, or dark type based on its main adversaries. So now only one question remains: will there actually be an evolution next generation? I say yes, because Game Freak missed out on 3 different opportunities to make an evolution, plus they only introduced one evolution in Generation 6, they will most likely introduce 1, if not 2 evolutions the next generation. So that about wraps up this speculation, folks. Thank you for watching, I hope this was informative for you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Really.